Pag nagpatato ako dito, mhm. Okay. Bye-bye.
He about to tear the roof off.
He about to tear the roof off.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Antetokounmpo is out there with Jokic. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Walton. And it's Smooth in at the two-guard.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd. You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Pass to Towns. Back to Young. The kick out to Cunningham. Shot clock at 2. Lets it go. Young's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Here's Cunningham. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air. How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Creek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Now, here is Young. A shot by Hayward, wide open. The basket good, off the assist from Young.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with this guy. The West trails by 4. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. I asked him how he'll try to handle Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight, and Coach remarked, handle? You can't handle Giannis. We'll give him different looks and clog lanes, but really all we can do is pray his shot isn't falling. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little divine intervention on defense tonight, I guess. Guys?
Thank you, David. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing here by the West. Antetokounmpo passes to Smooth. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screens, and he knows when to give it up.
Now here's Towns. Nothing on the board, and that one is good.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here is Young. Cunningham outside. Oh, good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Smooth passes to Giannis. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Holds it up there for Mobley. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. A finish. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Now here's Mobley. Pass to Towns. No good on the 3. Jokic with it. Shoots over Mobley. Jokic, no good. Cunningham with it. Now defended by Jokic. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Here's Smooth. Jokic with a screen on Hayward. To the wing right side. Shoots from 14. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Hayward a screen on Walton. Cunningham against Walton. Cunningham's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Hayward with the block. This one for 3. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Hayward. Cunningham's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the East All-Stars. Here's Smooth. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seen.
Many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, you've got Smooth. Wembanyama's out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Mitchell in at the 3, the small forward. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it. In transition.
The West leading by 7. Here's Smooth. 10 points for him. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Williams. Loads it up for Giannis. Close the alley-oop. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars.
That's his first personal
Nothing
foul.
offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Williamson outside. Halliburton on the wing. And another miss by the East. Halliburton's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Screen by Giannis. Here he goes. And he the setup and the slam by Giannis.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Towns kicks to Young. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Smooth. He's covered by Halliburton. Young against Doncic. 5 to shoot. Over Young. Doncic going to work.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Lets the 3 fly. Doncic knocks in the 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Williams. Shoots the 3. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Smooth. He's got 10. To the inside. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The East trail by 13. Outside, Towns. Pass to Williams. Shot to stop the run. It's good from long range. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
Excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And some changes here for the East. Hayward's checked in, and it's Jason Tatum in for Williams. Jokic is checked in for the West. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Mitchell. Smooth passes to Doncic. Here's Smooth. Takes a three. And it's the East with the rebound. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Young. Now Tatum. Shoots over Doncic. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
You can't excel at all as a defender on Tatum. Mid-range not his go-to spot, but he took advantage there.
Wembanyama, a screen on Tatum. Smooth passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. No one covering. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Cunningham outside, swiped away. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Young. Jokic with a screen on Hayward. Ball's knocked loose. Jokic draws the double. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. The East trail by 11. And it's Williamson missing. Here's Smooth. He's got 10. They double him with Williamson. Inside. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Pass to Tatum. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Not quite sure why they deviated from looking to score inside. They were really hurting them in the first period in that area.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the East. Mobley comes in for Zion Williamson. The West also making some changes. Giannis, he's checked in for Wembanyama. And Walton subbed in for Luka Doncic. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 10.
And at the offensive end, Cunningham is relentless. He will wear your defense out.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. He hits the second from the line. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Pass to Walton. Giannis outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Tatum dishes to Young. Cunningham outside. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
Giannis passes to Smooth. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Cunningham. And it's Jokic in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still 0 from the field.
Nifty move. Cunningham. It's rebounded by the West. Here's Smooth. From past the arc. And that one released in time, but no good. And the first half is now in the books. West All-Stars out in front, up by 9. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. 1 half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Cade Cunningham out there with Trae Young. Then it's Tatum. Then there's Mobley. And it's Towns. And at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Here's Smooth. Jokic with the screen on Cunningham. To the left side wing. And it's Jokic missing. The East trail by 9. Outside Tatum. Pass to Towns. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Outside Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. Launches a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And Jokic slams it in.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Cunningham's got 14.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here's Smooth. 10 points for him. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Tatum against Walton. Pass to Cunningham. It's up a 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments. You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And here is Tatum. A 3 from Tatum.
You got to D-up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
Here's Smooth. Covered by Cunningham. Jokic with the screen on Cunningham. From 20 feet out. Smooth, that's good. 14 points for him.
And really, this has been an MVP caliber performance. Guys, he's been terrific.
Yeah, he has been. It's going to be a very easy job for the voters this year.
Tatum setting the pick for Young. Pass to Towns. Young outside. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one comes up a bit short.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The East trail by 11. Outside Tatum. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And Tatum is really good at bouncing off the defense. Again, playing through contact and knocking down shots despite getting bumped and thumped on his way to the hoop.
Here's Smooth. Covered by Cunningham. From outside the arc. And the basket by Walton.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Tatum down low. Walton's there. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Tatum. Jokic with the screen on Cunningham. Smooth passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Smooth, defended by Towns. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Pass to Smooth. From downtown, Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now, here is Young. Cunningham for 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Smooth, defended by Young. And the basket by Walton. Walton's got 6.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his...
You know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Wembanyama is out there with Smooth. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. Wembanyama, a screen on Hayward. Here's Smooth. Off on the layup. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Here's Smooth. Driving in, goes up and lays it nice and easy.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up. Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Smooth passes to Wembanyama. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The East trail by 6. Williamson kicks to Williams. Back to Williamson. Mitchell against Halliburton. Halliburton is double.
Typically crafty offense from Halliburton. I mean, using a fake that time to his advantage.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the West All-Stars.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Amen Thompson, he's checked in for the West. Mitchell outside. Pass to Smooth. Wembanyama, a screen. Smooth. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Williamson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And stolen by Thompson. Floats it up for Wembanyama up in the rafters.
That is all-star basketball at its best. The alley-oop run to perfection.
Hayward on the wing. Tries again. Good defense by Jokic.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Williams' shot is off. The West leading by 6. Jokic with a screen on Williams. He takes it in. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And a miss there on the triple.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And the rejection by Clark. He just rocked the rim.
Insanity on display right there. Wow. Woo. Oh, now that's an all-star dunk. That's why he's here.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. So it's both teams making substitutions here. It's Young on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Pass to Young. The 3 ball. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists tonight. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Wembanyama, a screen on Cunningham. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
Mobley sets the pick for Cunningham. Unloads. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the East. Giving up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Towns wide open from outside off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Count that bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Young looking it over. Pass to Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. For the 3. And another miss by the East. The West leading by 9. Here's Smooth. Good. Nice job down low. Smooth's got 22 points.
And you know what? He's been on the big stage, guys, and he's been at his absolute best.
And Greg, barring something unforeseen, I mean, I think we know who the All-Star MVP is going to be. He's already got one hand on that trophy.
The East making a switch. Hayward's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Jokic is checked in. Here's Cunningham. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Cunningham's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here's Smooth driving inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Down low. And the dunk by Towns.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Here's Smooth, covered by Cunningham. Smooth passes to Giannis. And the 3 off target. The East trail by 8. Hayward looking over the floor. Pass to Cunningham. The 3. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Cunningham's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Jokic with it, takes the 3. And Jokic is good on the 3.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Hey, guys, that shot changes the game. I mean, extending their lead and providing them a little more cushion, that's a double-edged sword there.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Smooth passes to Walton. Here's Smooth, covered by Cunningham. Antetokounmpo, no good. It's a race against time as they look to make a run here.
Yeah, the clock is definitely not on their side right now.
Towns dishes to Hayward. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so here are the West All-Stars. So the wing on the left. Here's Smooth.
block.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with the quick bucket here.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
His fourth personal foul. Second team.
Here's Smooth. And so they foul intentionally.
Cade Cunningham. Fifth personal foul. Third team foul.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. No good on the triple. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, what makes Jokic truly exceptional in my mind is the versatility. You know, he's a really good passer, and that to me is a tremendous distinction, not to mention how he scores and does the other stuff he does out there.
Three-pointer, Hayward, it's good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And so here are the West All-Stars. Cunningham for 3. The rebound by Walton. And an intentional foul right there.
Evan Mobley. That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Walton taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Timeout called, East All-Stars. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left. Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a